All right, everyone. Welcome to the Early Childhood Business Training with the
I'm
Larimer
not getting any
SBDC.
sound. Oh,
Oh, I
can
hear
you
Rhonda.
can you not hear us, Rhonda? How about
Can everyone else hear us? Can you give us a thumbs up if you hear us? Okay, let's see here. Sometimes the sound gets a little wonky. If you want to drop a message in the chat, Becky, to tell her to leave and then join back in, usually that
okay.
fixes the problem. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the Larimer SBDC Early Childhood Business Training. It's so great to have all of you here. My name is Chelsea Denny, and I'll be the instructor for this course. Today's session's mostly just going to be introductions, letting you know what the next 6 weeks will hold and give us all a chance to get to know one another. On their screen here, you'll see my contact information, which you should also have gotten in your welcome email. And then also Becky's contact information. And Becky is with the SBDC, so she'll be the contact that you'll be connecting with if you have any SBDC specific questions. And if you have any training specific questions, you can reach out to myself. And as soon as you're ready, Becky, I'll pass it over to you to talk a little bit about the SBDC.
Awesome. So we are at the Larimer Small Business Development Center. If you haven't heard of us before, we provide free one-on-one consulting at no charge. We also offer a lot of workshops such as this. And then we also have a resource that if there's a question that we can't answer, like a legal or tax question, that we would get you connected with someone to do that. We are partially funded through the SBA. Our state center is with Colorado OEdit. We've been in a partnership with them for a long time. You want to go ahead and do the next slide, Chelsea? Okay. So what we offer free confidential consulting. We have about 40 different consultants that you can meet with. There is no charge to meet with any of them. Chelsea is one of our childcare consultants, and we also have another childcare consultant, Martha Todman. If you are not in Larimer County, we will check to see if there's a childcare specialist in your county, and we'll get you hooked up with them. Or if you would rather meet with Chelsea, you can definitely do that as also. We also have connection resources. Like I said, if you have a question that we can't answer, legal question, tax question, we have advisors that you can reach out to. And then as part of our high quality training, obviously this is one of ours. Some things that are coming up are we have a retirement strategies workshop coming up. If you're thinking about looking in the future to retiring soon, we also have a BOI, which is the Corporate Transparency Act, that everybody needs to learn about because it will affect your business. And we have that free workshop coming up. So those are definitely some things you want to check out. We're glad that you're here tonight. We hope you enjoy. Yeah, and if you have any questions for me, please let me know.
Thank you so much, Becky.
Yeah.
And then we also have Carly Camp here from the Early Childhood Council of Larimer County, and she will be able to share with you a little bit about the services that they offer as well.
Yes, thank you, Chelsea. Hi, everyone. Glad to be here tonight. My name is Carly Camp. I work for the Early Childhood Council of Larimer County as the Early Childhood Workforce Manager. I'm happy to be here just to introduce myself and also learn a little bit myself. For those who are not familiar, early childhood councils serve as local hubs for early childhood providers and families, and every county in Colorado is represented by an early childhood council. At ECCLC, which is again the Council for Larimer County, we offer a number of services to licensed child care providers within the county. And some of the specific support that we offer to new family child care home or FCCH providers who are seeking licensure includes assistance with licensing applications, information and resource sharing, and financial incentives and reimbursement for costs that are incurred during the licensing process. And our council also hosts a team of early childhood coaches who work with licensed FCCH and center-based providers on improving their program's practices as well as their Colorado Shines quality ratings. And additionally, we offer a variety of trainings designed for childcare providers. So if you are located in Larimer County and are interested in learning more about some of our offerings, please go ahead and contact us via the email that's listed on the slide, navigator@ecclc.org. And if you're joining us from outside of Larimer County, please complete the Early Childhood Council connection form that is linked on this slide.
Thank you so much, Carly. And now I'm thinking that I should probably share that
I can share
link.
the link too, Chelsea. I have it handy.
Okay, yeah, that would be great.
I'll
Thank you
do
so
that.
much.
Of
Because I
course, thank
have
you.
both my monitors full. All right, so just to go over some Zoom housekeeping for those of you who may be new to Zoom. First off, we will be recording these, so in case you do have to miss a session, you will have the availability to watch these sessions at a different time. On the bottom of your screen, you'll see options for being able to react. Maybe you want to do a thumbs up or a heart or things like that, and you're welcome to do so. There's also the mute button and the button to turn off your camera. We ask that you please stay muted during the presentation until we're opening for Q&A, and then we can discuss, unmute, and then that way we can all hear and there won't be any feedback on the other end. And as far as cameras go, we understand that this is a very busy time of the evening. If you have families, it's probably dinner, kids are coming home from school, things like that. We would love for you to have your camera on whenever you're able to, but we understand if things are coming up at home and you need to have it off. And then, of course, as far as chat goes, let's just keep things professional and know that this is a community of early childhood professionals that we're all working with together. Okay. And then to move in a little bit into agreements, this is a confidential space. There may be conversations that we have about our own businesses, current, previous, or future, and those conversations need to stay in this space. Also, if you are going to be speaking about experiences that you've had with clients in your own program, please be sensitive of not using names or identifying features. It's okay to speak about the experiences, but we just don't want to, tarnish anyone's reputation in that way. And then the crosstalk, this is going to be a large group. We have a full house, 50 people have signed up. So we'll just be mindful of your mic time, so to speak. If we open the floor for Q&A, ask a question and our guest speakers can respond, but please allow time for other people to ask questions as well. And then, yes, of course, be as present as possible. I know that it's hard these days with multiple monitors and email on your phone and things like that, but the best way to get the most from this training is to be as present as possible. Now, for the attendance, if you are looking to have PDIS continuing education credits for this course, you do need to attend these live sessions and watch the recordings in between that we will provide to you. If you need to miss a session, you are able to miss up to 2 sessions with a follow-up with me. So you would watch the recording of the session that you missed and then just follow up with me about what you learned from that session. At the end, whoever has attended the minimum requirements, their name and email will be given to the Department of Early Childhood, and they will give you your PDIS certificate directly in the PDIS system. So it's very important that if you registered with an email that is not the same email that is connected to your PDIS, please provide us the other email that is connected so that we don't get lost in the shuffle when submitting all of those names. And as far as homework goes, it's not really homework, we're doing an action plan throughout this course for your own knowledge and your own experience, where each module that we cover is on a specific topic. And we'd like for you to think about goals that you have for your own program related to that topic. So for example, next week we'll be discussing licensing. So you can create a goal for your action plan for ways that you may want to improve your licensing experience with your program. Like if you're brand new, maybe it's preparing for your very first licensing visit. If you are well seasoned in the field, then maybe it's working on something that you didn't pass on your last inspection, whether it's paperwork or leaving certain things out that can't be accessed, etc. And then at the end, not at the end. During the 6 weeks here, we also ask that you try to commit to 3 one-on-one consulting sessions. And those will be a great opportunity for you to meet with a consultant to talk about your specific program, the specific challenges or successes that you're going through that you would like to have a discussion with a professional consultant over. And that can be related to just general business practices or more specific, like Becky said, maybe you have a legal question or a financial question, and you want to meet with somebody like a CPA or a lawyer who can answer that for you. I talked about the absentee, and yes, the camera we already discussed too. So to talk a little bit more about the course itself. Like I said, this first session is really introductions. If at the end we have time, we'll talk a little bit about growth versus fixed mindset, which some of you may already be familiar with. Our next session will be on licensing. Following that, there will be 2 different segments for you to watch, one that is specific to legal and another that is related to insurance. And then for session 4, we'll cover bookkeeping, and you'll also be provided with a bookkeeping model template. There's 2 different ones, a family child care home one or a center-based one, and it will help you outline your own financials and look at your, expenses and your income and what is your profit or loss and things like that. Session 5 will go into marketing and building a brand for your own business. And then our final session, we'll talk more about self-care and then our graduation. Yeah. So I know I already kind of dug into this a little bit, but the action plan, what you guys will all be able to do is go into our Google Drive and make a copy of the document. You'll each have your own document to create throughout this training. And these are the goals that you would create during each week. Week 5, there will be marketing and self-care, because in the final week, there will be an opportunity for you to present part or all of your action plan if you so choose. And the intention behind that is for us to support one another with each other's goals and to also share ideas. Like maybe somebody has a goal in something and you're like, hey, yeah, that would actually be a really good idea for me to implement in my own program. So yes, I know that was a lot and it was pretty fast. So does anyone have any questions about what we've shared so far?
There is a question in the chat. In how many days we receive the certificate after training is completed?
That is a great question. So I believe that Mary is pretty good about getting it done pretty quickly. She didn't tell us a specific date, but I will write that question down and shoot her an email between now and our next session so that I can give you a solid number on that. I would imagine it would be within a week, but just in case it's longer, I'll make sure to let you all know.
There's a couple more questions in here. Oh, they're popping in here. Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Let's see. In our one-on-one, can we discuss how to choose a bank for our business?
Yes.
Okay. And should we send our PDS email directly to you, Chelsea?
You know what? Yes, and then I will put that into our system so that we make sure that we have it. You can just email it directly to me is fine.
Okay. Another question is for consulting, is it available online on Saturday or will we need to meet in person? I can kind of answer that. So we can meet in person, but most generally all of our consultations are virtual, either through phone or Zoom. If you're meeting with Chelsea, it would definitely be by Zoom, and she's opening up her schedule to try to accommodate everybody. So you'll see a lot of different times for that. And then Martha Todman, who is our other childcare consultant, she does have very limited times on Saturdays that you can schedule as well.
Yes, and I do want to also mention that Martha Todman is bilingual in Spanish. So if Spanish is your preferred language, then we do have that access available to you as well. All right, any other questions?
Chelsea, let's see. Will
Yes,
you?
I will.
Yes, she'll put her email in the chat. Yes, and
go. Great
Just
question, Catherine. Yeah, so we're going to provide you a link. We could probably just do it at the end, right,
Yep.
Becky?
Yep.
And then it will give you access. So, like Becky had mentioned, I am a consultant with the Larimer SBDC, but for this particular training, over the next 6 weeks, I've opened additional slots in my schedule to try to accommodate the large group that we have. And so we have a private link specifically for this group to book with me if you so choose. So if you want to book with another specialist at the SBDC, you would go through the normal system on our website. But if you want to book with me, then we do have a special link for that.
And also, if you are not in Larimer County, we can find out if there is a child care consultant in your county, and we can definitely schedule you with them as well. And we'll take a look at where everybody's at after this meeting.
Any other questions?
If you are not in Larimer County, you are in Weld County. You can either schedule your appointments with Chelsea or Martha here, absolutely fine. But Weld County does have a child care specialist that I can schedule you with them as well. Completely up to you.
Yes, so you have a choice. Since you're taking this course with the Larimer SBDC program, you're welcome to book with our consultants because you're in this program. But if you have somebody at your own home site that you would like to book, we can connect you with them as well.
And Cheryl, yes, just have your husband email me. We can definitely get talking to him.
Or your client, yeah.
Your client, sorry.
Yes, the SBDC offers for all types of businesses, not just early childhood. Becky, the SBDC in Weld is not the United Way, right?
No, it is not.
No, that's a separate. So the Early Childhood Council for Weld County is a part of the United Way, but the SBDC is separate.
Correct.
All right, well, I'll leave that open in case some more questions come through, but otherwise I think we'll continue on here. So thank you to everybody who completed the intake form. I really appreciate it. That information really helps me as the instructor to see how experienced you all are, what your challenges are that you're facing, so that we can try to tailor our content based off of the needs of the group. And this is a little pie chart of some of the responses that we had. It looks like a lot of you, 36% of you, have been in business for 0 to 2 years. So whether that is haven't opened yet or have recently opened. But then we also have a good chunk of you here that have over 5 years, about a quarter of you. So I think it will be a great session because when we have a nice mix of providers on different ranges of new and seasoned, a lot of great ideas get shared amongst the group. So I'm really looking forward to that. And when it comes to how successful you feel in understanding and mastering your business, it looks like most of you feel somewhat comfortable. And so our goal is that by the end of this training, that will be very. So any questions that come up along the way, even if it's not covered in this training, please let us know so we can keep that in mind for future trainings as well. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move into introductions so that we can get to know everybody here in the class. Let's try to limit it to about 1 to 2 minutes for each person since we do have such a large group. We are curious, what's your name, where are you located, and what's something that you are hoping to learn from this training? So I'm going to stop sharing so that I can see everyone. I'm going to put those questions in the chat so you guys can see them.
Would you like just to go in alphabetical order?
Sure, if you.
Okay, I'll call people out then. Angela. Okay, Angela Bannett, are you there?
Yes. My name is Angela. I am in Silverthorne, Colorado. I'm an assistant director at a new childcare center, Wildflower Nature School. And I'm just hoping to learn, I think, more so about kind of like bookkeeping and HR roles, I guess.
Very good. Cheryl Cunningham.
I'm Cheryl. I've actually been in business for over 32 years now, and I'm in Larimer County, and I'm taking this class as part of the Shines requirement, kind of, to get the points for Shine, and also, you know, to get rid of my shoebox worth of receipts and have a better system.
Very good. Christine Leet. I hope I pronounced that right.
One moment. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, I'm Christine Leet. I live in Larimer County, Red Feather Lakes area, and I'm hoping to start a childcare in my home business.
Very good. Cindy Frankmore.
Hi, I'm Cindy Frankmore. I just purchased a child care center in Parker, Colorado, and am looking for more ideas on what I can do to make it.
Awesome. Welcome. Christine Lee. Oh, no, we already talked to Christine. Sorry. Is it Irely Morin? Sorry if I butchered that. Are you with us?
Hi, did you say my name? Kathleen McAtee?
Nope, I'm looking for IRLE.
Oh,
Is it? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. All right, she might be having troubles with her her sound. How about Jane Sprague?
Hi, I'm Jane. I am in Lafayette, and I am at a preschool that has been in operation for 39 going on 40 years, and have been co-director there for 12 years now. And just as things change, I'm looking into what more I can take on and help manage and be aware of moving on into the future.
Awesome. Jeanette Welsh.
Hi, my husband just brought me dinner.
Oh, nice.
So, you know my name, Jeanette Welch. I am in Firestone and Barefoot Lakes, and I have a large home daycare, and I'm also contracted with UPK, so I do the preschool. And I started the year of COVID 2020. I've been used to being I'm a licensed teacher, so I was on and off for 30 years, in and out of that. So that's me. And I really just, same thing. I love the teaching and the childcare part of it. I just need to get a grasp on more details of the business side of it. The late night paperwork's the side of it.
Well, you're in the right place, that's for sure. Jen Heron.
Hi, I'm Jen. I am in Loveland, Colorado. I'm the Senior Recreation Coordinator for Youth Programs with the City of Loveland. And I am also doing this for Shine's requirement as well, because we just had our rating and missed our points on this.
Oh,
and also, yeah, better bookkeeping practices.
awesome. Jennifer Oshwat.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Aquat. I've been a family child care provider in Larimer County for 27 years. And I'm just looking to learn some new things to polish my business.
Great. Jeremy Walker. You with us, Jeremy? Okay. Might be having problems with his volume. How about Justine Raleigh?
Yes, I'm Justine Rowley. I've been in Delta County, and we're in a center that's been going for about 18 years. And I'm the co-director, but I'm trying for director when my director retires. So taking the business class to just help with making sure I get everything done right.
Awesome. Carly, you're next on the list. You've already introduced yourself, but do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so. I'm just happy to be here and get to know you all. Thank you.
Awesome. Catherine Cush.
Hi, I'm in the car at the moment picking up
Oh.
dinner, but I typically go by Katie, but I'm located in Weld County and I just finished my pre-licensing class. So I'm hoping to get started this summer. So I'm taking this class just to kind of learn the ins and the outs of running a small business. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Kathleen McTee. McAtee.
You're close. It's McAtee.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Hi, I'm in Fort Collins. I have a licensed home childcare for the past 30 years. And I'm just learning to learn new things. I want to learn new things.
Awesome. Kristen Edmonds.
Hi there. My name is Kristen Edmonds. I'm in Loveland, Colorado, and I have been in business. This is my second year. I got my CDA this last year, and so I have a large family home. I need to learn more about bookkeeping and anything else you have to offer. Thank you.
Wonderful. Lily, I know I'm going to butcher your last name, so Lily, if you're there. Do we have Lily? Okay, how about, oh, there you are.
Palacios? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I think I'm having problems I'm in my phone driving, so I can't have camera and phone, but can you hear me correctly, right?
Yes, yes, we can.
So I am in Denver and I own a daycare. Our second rating is gonna be in April. So I'm taking this class just to learn more, to have those classes for the rating, and also would like to hear more about insurance and bookkeeping.
Lots of bookkeeping out there.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And insurance.
And insurance.
Just to be covered all the way.
Very good. Okay, Lisa. We only have one
Hi,
Lisa.
I'm Lisa Roeder and I'm up in Leadville. And I have just recently left a position of being the director of a program and moved into our early childhood council up here in Leadville. And I'm getting my coaching credentials. And so I really want to make sure that I have this part of things. And just, I mean, with my director's background, I got a lot of that before, but I want to make sure that I know all the new stuff. And so when new providers or old providers ask me while I'm doing their coaching, I can give them the proper answers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Margaret.
Hi, I'm in El Paso County, Colorado Springs. I've been doing daycare over 35 years and I need just a quick touch up. Paperwork and getting the parents to give us all the paperwork correctly, because we are the ones that get blamed for not having everything ready for when they come and inspect us.
Yes, that's definitely important to have. Melissa?
Hi, I'm Melissa. I live up in Fort Collins. I'm a real estate investor and also a mom. And so as my kiddos are getting to that toddler age, I have been touring different facilities, preschools and daycares, and I was just inspired to learn more about the business side of it.
Great. I know I'm not going to get this next one correct. Is it Miho?
Yes, Miho.
Yay!
I'm originally from Osaka, Japan, but I've been in Colorado maybe about for 20 years. And then now I live in Loveland, Colorado, and I run my in-home child care since 2021. I'm taking this class for PTS credit too, but also I want to know how I can market my business better without reducing my tuition and also kind of making more hours because I have a child and I like to make my business with her schedule so that I can be with her. But it has been a little competitive that to get more customer attention from customers. So I just want to know how I can make market better.
So a little bit of marketing. Great. Misty?
My name's Misty Jetson. I'm in Cortez, Colorado, Montezuma County. I am taking this to see what else I can learn, and I've been in the preschool setting 15 years and director 3 years. So just seeing what I can learn and improve on.
Great. Is it Nirmal?
Yes, I'm Nirmal Thorat. I'm also in Arapahoe County, and I am in-home childcare provider. I like to learn about the consistent business income, marketing, and how to maintain the wait list, how to make the budget. So I have like a lot in my list. Thank you.
Awesome. Before we go on to the next person, I want you to know that at the Larimer SBDC, we have a lot of bookkeeping consultants, a lot of financial consultants. So you not necessarily have to meet with one of our childcare consultants. We have a wide variety that's going to cover a lot of the areas that you guys are talking about. Patricia.
Hi, so I'm Patricia, or I go by Trish, and I'm actually an ESL teacher, and I've worked in adult settings, university settings, and Montessori settings. And right now, I've got mixed reasons for doing it. I'm in Fort Collins, and I have a lot of students who have expressed interest in possibly doing childcare, but they feel intimidated because of their English levels. I have one that I thought was going to come tonight, and I don't think she did. So I just kind of want to see what you guys are doing so I have a better sense of how to guide them. But I'm also starting up a program for some English learners, hopefully starting Monday, and hoping that a lot of them might have children and that we can do sort of a cooperative thing where they take turns taking care of the children while I'm teaching English classes. So I've got lots of different, and yeah, I definitely need the business end of things because I'm used to being employed by a school, and this thing I'm going to be starting up is requiring a 1099, and I don't know any of that kind of stuff. So,
well, we've
so
got
that's
you,
me in a nutshell.
we've got that covered for you. Queen
Excellent.
X.
Thank you.
Yeah. Queen X, are you with us? I thought I saw her earlier.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I just couldn't get my phone off of mute. Good
No
evening.
worries.
How are you? My name is Queen. I'm here in Larimer County. I came to this session because I did want to learn more about the business side of running a daycare or childcare. I run 2 nonprofits here in the city, and a lot of the parents, Black and brown parents, are looking for other ways to earn income besides going out and going to work for other folks. They're wanting to establish their own businesses. So that's why I'm here.
Great. Rebecca.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Becca. I live in Fort Collins. I was a Waldorf teacher for like 10 years, and now I run my own licensed large home childcare, more nature-based. So I have a lot of teaching experience, but I feel like I'm lacking in the business side of things. So I'm just really excited to learn everything we're going to cover in the 6 weeks, and especially marketing, bookkeeping, and better, financial spending. So thanks.
Great. Rhonda.
Hi. My last name's kind of crazy, so I won't bore you.
I wasn't even going to try.
So I'm actually in Boulder County, living in Longmont, but the daycare center that I want to put together is going to probably be in Weld County, or even possibly Berthoud. I have a bachelor's in finance, in business management with a finance degree, and I've always loved kids, always wanted to deal with that. I've always been in the schools or at some point working with kids or teaching kids, and I love that piece of it. And so I'm looking to move my degree into a different industry, I guess, other than working with typical construction and stuff, businesses, and doing their finance for them. So I have the finance and business side of things, but I don't have the daycare piece of it. And so I'm looking to learn anything and everything about launching a daycare.
Great. That's an exciting change.
Yeah, but like I said, I love being around kids. And so, and I've worked with them a lot within church or just volunteering at schools and stuff. And I love it when they look at you and they get it, and and it just melts your heart.
Oh, very good. Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm in Breckenridge, Colorado. I've worked at a large center for 10 years. I actually worked with Angela and Jen, who are also on this. So, hey guys. I recently became the executive director of this large center. So I'm looking to learn more about the budgetary financial aspect of running a large center.
Great. Shabao.
Hi, it's Chabot.
Chabot, thank you.
I'm from Durango, Colorado. I currently work at a large daycare center. I work in the nursery and as assistant director. I've been here for going on 16 years this year. And my current owner and director is wanting to retire and would like for me to take over the business. So I'm joining to learn all of that stuff and learn on how to go forward with taking it over.
Awesome. Shanna. Or Shauna.
It's Shanna. You were right the first time.
Okay.
I okay, so yeah, I'm Shanna and I am in Golden, Colorado, and I'm just I'm getting ready to open my own in-home program in the next couple years. I'm currently working at a charter school and looking for change. So mostly the licensing and bookkeeping is what I'm here for.
Great. Summer? Are you with us, Summer? There you are.
My name is Summer. I live in Loveland, Colorado, and I want to learn babysitting skills. Kind of nervous, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Welcome for joining us. Aspen, I apologize I missed you. You want to say hello?
Sure, I can say hello. I'm Aspen. I am in Mesa County, and I was actually saw your guys' post on Facebook because I follow anything and everything that has to do with childcare. So stumbled across it and asked my counsel if it was a good opportunity for me to take this because we don't have one offered in our county right now. And so she suggested that yes, I do take it. I am a newly large home center right now, open for, well, licensed since November. But I have been in childcare for over 25 years. Went from being director, teacher, assistant, all the good stuff. And so I'm just hoping to someday possibly open my own center. And so I want to make sure I know what I'm doing when it comes to the business aspect of it. Even though I've ran centers, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing as the actual owner.
Very good. Well, welcome everybody. It was great meeting you all. It sounds like you all have a lot of questions in a lot of the areas that we're covering, so we're really excited about that. Chelsea, you want to take it away?
Yes, thank you, Becky, for managing that. I just saw Miho's question, and yes, Miho, when you go to our scheduling site, each person's profile does list out what they specialize in. So you can look at their profiles and see, okay, we have several people who specialize in marketing, so so you can choose which one. And that was something else I wanted to say too, is that a part of your all's 3 consultations, they don't all need to be with the same person. So like you can book one with a marketing specialist, book one with a bookkeeping specialist. That is absolutely fine.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Right. Well, it was so great getting to hear all of your experiences. It sounds like we're going to have a great class for this training. I'm really looking forward to getting to know more about you over the next 6 weeks. So next, what we are going to jump into is the Google Classroom. I wanted to make sure that while I have you all live, that you all know how to get to the Google Classroom so that you're able to watch those recordings in between now and our next session next week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a link here in the chat, and that is going to take you to the main folder. So if you click that, I just want to make sure that when you click it, it actually lets you see it. I believe I set everything up the right way. So you should be able to see resources week 1, all the way through week 6. And if you can, just give me a thumbs up. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, great. And so from here, if you were to click into week 1, and maybe I'll actually share my screen for this part, just for those of you who may be on mobile. 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Here's your main folder. You won't see the instructor folder, but you should see the other ones. If we click into week 1, you'll find the PowerPoint that we showed for today. You're also going to find the action plan template. When you go into here, I put it in the heading, but just to make sure that everyone knows, you need to go File and Make a Copy. Because if you write into this one, everybody in the class is going to see what you wrote in there. And then they won't be able to make a copy of an empty one. So you file and make a copy. And then when that pops up, it's going to default to saving it in the same place. But you don't want that. You want to click in here and go to all locations and then your own drive. Okay. So then when you click your own drive, make sure it says My Drive, and then you can do Make a Copy. And then you will have your own unique action plan that you can type into, and nobody else will see it. Nobody else will have access to it. Does anybody have questions about that part, about how to get access to the action plan template?
Excuse me, I just cannot open that file.
Okay. Did the link not work for you?
I went to the chat and then opened the link, but something different.
Okay, Miho, is this the screen that you see when you open?
Just a minute, I gotta try again. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm having trouble too. Mine doesn't pop up like that.
Like different something. No, I cannot see it.
I had a double click and then it opened up.
Oh, okay, try it. Or maybe I might copy and open it. Link.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. Let me know if it lets you in. Otherwise, I can take a look and see if any of the permissions are being weird.
I think yes, I think so. Thank
Okay,
you. I
and this,
think I will try to figuring out by myself. Sorry. Thank you.
yeah, no worries. And anybody who is on mobile right now, if you're not able to do this right now, don't worry. I will be able to show you again in our next live session as well. I just wanted to introduce you to it. Jennifer, do you have a question? Oh, no, okay. Just lower your hand there. Okay, great. Okay, so that is how you'll get to your action plan template. And then, like I said before, you can go in here and just write your own goals. These are not going to be turned into us. You don't ever have to show these to us. This is just for your own knowledge and planning purposes. Now I need to get back here. Okay, and then also, we're not going to have time to dig into this tonight, but what you can do is go in and read this article, Fixed versus Growth Mindset, if you so choose. It's about the concept of your mindset going in as a business owner. Since many of you have experience already in the education field, you may already be aware of this concept. But for a general overview, to have a fixed mindset about something is to think that if you fail at something, that means that you're a failure. Whereas to have a growth mindset is that if you fail at something, you think, I can get better at this. You know, I can do this if I work on this, if I study, if I practice, if a growth mindset is more of the concept of we can do what we put our mind to, right? And so if you're struggling with a specific area of your business, with your finances, you may be quick to say, I can't do this. Like, I am not a financial expert. I don't know, I don't know how to do this and I never will. And that would be a fixed mindset. And our goal throughout this training is that if you have a fixed mindset about any of the topics that we go through, we want you to leave this class with a growth mindset on that subject, right? So you may not know how to handle your financials right now, but the power of yet is very strong, right? I don't know how to do this yet. And if you think of it in this way, it will open up the positivity in your mind to give you the motivation to learn these skills so that you can improve your business. And of course, this book called Mindset is what this concept is from. Definitely recommend it. It's pretty long though, so we just did a little excerpt here for you to just kind of peruse on your own time if you so choose. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to show you in here. Okay, yeah, so in between now and our next session, you need to watch the week 2 video recording. So as I'm showing you, we go into week 2 here, licensing, the folder, and then there is a document on the bottom here, week 2 licensing video link. When you click that, it'll take you right here. This is the YouTube link. This was the easiest way for us to upload it so it doesn't slow down your computer. And so when you click onto the YouTube link, it'll take you straight to the video. And then you can watch that. And that will be the same every week. Okay, so every week in between our sessions, there will be a video. They're already all in here, but you'll watch it in between the sessions. Some of the weeks, the guest speakers who are in those recordings have agreed to join us for an open Q&A. So the upcoming week, the licensing specialist in the video, her name is Bettina Stutzman. She is a Larimer County licensing specialist. She has agreed to come for a Q&A, but she won't be able to join us next week. So it's going to be the following week. So it works out well because we only have one guest speaker that week anyway. But next week, what we're going to do is after you watch the video and we all join back together, we're going to discuss the questions as a group first, because we have an abundance of knowledge here, right? Some educators in this room have been in the field for 20 plus years. And so we may be able to answer some of your questions before we meet with Bettina. But then when she comes the following week, she will have an open Q&A session for you as well. And for those of you who are a family child care home provider or are thinking of being a family child care home provider, you may have seen that the rules, there's recent proposal for rule changes coming up in March. And so that would be a great time to ask Bettina any specific questions that you may have related to that. And I'm trying to think if I've missed anything.
Chelsea, do you want to talk about the class contact sheet?
Sure, yeah. So as the class goes on, every time we do this, there's usually a group of participants that would like to connect outside of this class after it's over. And so what we've done is create a class contact sheet so that if you choose that you want to share your contact information with the other participants in this class, you can. And this will be open throughout the whole training, but it also includes our contact information too. So if you're like, oh, I can't get on and I don't remember Chelsea's email, you can find it in here as well as Becky's, and we have Carly's as well. Yeah, and see, some of you are already putting your info in there. Very cool. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's it for now. I do want to open the floor again for any questions since I just kind of shared a lot of information with you all. Anyone have any questions?
So Cheryl asked if you're going to send the Google information by email. Can you send that in the follow-up email?
Yes, so I do have that. That's what I forgot to mention is that after every session on Thursday, that next Friday, you will receive a follow-up email from me, from my email address that will have links to all of the spots, like direct links to get to the video, to get to week 1. It will also contain my consultation scheduling link. So if you want to schedule with me, and it will have any resources that are shared or discussed while we're in the class. We have ones that we use every time, but sometimes new ones get shared with us. And so then we make sure to put those in the follow-up email so you can find them later. Any other questions? I'm going to stop sharing because I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, Kristen, were you able to find them or do you still need help?
I am totally lost. So hopefully I'll figure it out when I get off my phone. Especially if you send the links and I'll get on my laptop and give it a try.
It's much easier that way, yes.
I think you'll find it much easier once you can pull it up and you have it on your laptop. But yes, all those links will be in the email that go out to you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, Misty, thank you. Yeah, well, if there's no other questions, then this will be the end of our session today. Thank you all so much for coming. It was so great to meet all of you. Keep a lookout for my email tomorrow. And otherwise, we will see you all next week.
Have a great
Thank
night.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if anyone has questions and you're hanging on, we'll be here to answer those too.
I'll try to figure it out. I can't even get on it either. You guys have a good night.
Okay, great. Thank you, Margaret.
Bye. See you next
Bye.
week.
See you next week.
Kathleen, did you have any questions?
No, thank you. I appreciate your help this evening.
Okay, very good.
Shabu, do you have any questions? Oh, no, she's gone. And then Jeremy, do you have any questions? Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining us.
Okay, I put Jeremy in a waiting room because he just wasn't signing off. I'm gonna
I was
stop
gonna do the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording real fast.